I've literally sat here for probably like an hour just on the intro, because the intro is the hardest part of any YouTube video, literally. All my intros are so cringy and I can't. I'm so stressed. Today I will be showing you guys this eye look, which is one of my favorites. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Now that my eyebrows are done, I always do my eyes first, and I use the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer. And you want to use the lightest color concealer you can use or have, or anything, just because the more white your base is, the more the colors show in your eyeshadow. And I don't know, I always just think of a paper, like when you're gonna draw something, we always use like white paper so that the color shows out more. So that's how I think about it when I do my makeup. I look crazy, but I take a brush like this and I use it to buff it out. And I don't know where I got this brush from, honestly, because it's so old. Ever since like I first started makeup, I've always had it, and it's just really good. It saves time when I do this, so I just use it. And you see how fast that is? Like, it's all in my eye, nicely, like everywhere. This Tarte Smooth Clay Press Finishing Powder, and it looks like this. It's literally white, like, and I use this on my eye, so again the colors show out more. And I'm taking this Morphe brush. It comes in like a set, and it's really good, like shaped. To be honest, I don't even know if this is a brush to do this with, but it works for me, so I do it like this. Favorite. Like, if I have to do someone's makeup, a client's makeup, whether I have to do mine, whether like I'm staying over at a friend's house, like this palette comes with me everywhere, just because of the fact that it has like so many colors that I could choose from. So I'm gonna start off with this color, and I'm gonna mix it with this one, and I don't know the names of them, but I'll try to put it in the link down below. And in circular motions, you want to just put it all over the eye. Now I'm just going to take this color right here, and it's like a more darkish shade than this one, and I'm going to take it with this brush that's also in the set, and it's kind of like, I don't know if you could tell, but it's like flat, so it's like perfect to get right in the crease. So now that that's all blended, I'm going to go back in with my favorite blending brush from Morphe, and it's E23. And I've had this brush for over like 2 years now, and I literally love it. Like, I literally don't have to stress the blending, because this literally blends all of it perfect. On a Renaissance palette, and you don't have to use this palette because I know it's a little pricey, but you could definitely use any other shade that might be similar or the same as this one, and it's called Raw Sienna. And I'm just going to take it using this blending brush from Morphe, and it's M433. Now I'm going to take it in this part of my eye, which is like that outer corner, and blend it out. Have that blended all over the outer part of my eye, I'm going to take again the Morphe palette, and I'm going to use Tempera right here, which is this like very pinkishy whitish shade. Now I'm taking this Glam by the Go Tarte palette. So cute, like it's little flamingos and they like dance. So in this palette, I'm going to be using the shade Work, which is like a whitish, shimmery, gold color. And I'm going to just take that in the middle, like where the Raw Sienna and the white shade meet. Now I'm going to take this Tarte Double Take eyeliner, and I'm using the pencil part and lining the top part of my eyes, and this is just gonna intensify the colors on top since it is a natural look. And then I like keeping it natural because the bottom is just gonna pop out more. So I'm using this mascara, and it's called Telescopic Carbon Black, and it's one of my favorite mascaras of all time. It used to be like a yellow mascara from Maybelline, I think, and I used to use it all in my other videos, but this beats any. I used to use another one from Lancome, and it was the pink one. I forgot what it's called. Like, I don't even remember the names of it because this one changed my life, literally. You guys, a little trick when I put on mascara so I don't mess up the eyeshadow I already put on. I put the mirror like this, looking down, and then I put the mascara on, and that way you avoid messing up your eyeshadow. And I just always do this, and I never really mess up or have like mascara on my eyeshadow. See how long they are? Oh my god, I love this mascara. Like, nothing beats it. I am never going back. For primer, I use the Pore Professional primer, and I've honestly only tried this primer my whole life. So you guys have any other suggestions for any other primer, just let me know so I can try it out. But this has been really good because it looks like I have no pores, and I low-key have really big pores right here on my nose, and like it really bothers me, and it just keeps my foundation on like all the time. Like when I go to 15s and I sweat, like my foundation is still there. You guys can tell, but in person you could definitely see the difference. Like, you could definitely tell that my pores are way smaller. I use the Fenty Beauty foundation, and I really like this foundation because it comes off really natural. But the thing about it is when you put it on, you have to start blending, because if you let it dry, it's gonna be horrible, and there's just gonna be the marks of the foundation. So you have to work really fast with this. Setting my foundation. Now that that's done with my foundation, I set it, even though you don't need to set it. For the Fenty, I still do because I refuse to look cakey. To set it, I use the Lancome setting powder, and it's kind of expensive, so you can also use the Fit Me powder. I actually have it, and I'm actually going to use some of it because this one's really running out, and I want to make sure that, oh my god, you could literally tell this is my favorite. And I've literally been using this since I was like in, I don't even know, like 7th grade, when I first started doing makeup. Okay, I completely forgot to put concealer on, and I put concealer on because my eyes are very dark. Like, I have under eyes 4 days. So I'm gonna have to reapply some more powder, but that's okay. Loose face powder, and I'm going to set my under eyes with it. So after this, I always contour, and I use the Shade and Light palette, and I mix this shade and this shade together, and a little bit of this shade, and I just take my contour and I'm gonna go from here to the middle, and I just stay like precisely there. take it down in my little jawline, and I go up and down with it. And I also take it to my temples. The air spun powder again. I'm going to take this out of the beauty blender. Bronzer now, and I'm using Morphe M527, and I'm just going to put that on my cheek area where I contoured, on my temples. E3 brush to just dust off the bake I had under my eyes. The Shade and Light palette again, and since I really hate my under eyes, I always take the banana colored shade right here in the middle and I put that under my eyes, and it makes me look 10 times more fresh and awake. Now that that's done, I'm also going to be taking this Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and it's also like a powder for under the eye, and since my under eyes are going to have a lot of tension due to the color I'm going to put under it, I definitely want my under eyes to look very pretty, very fresh, very like I actually sleep at night type of look. So I'm just going to put a little bit on and put that under there. Now using these two colors right here, the blue and the aqua type of bluish shimmer, and I'm going to be putting that under my eye. You can definitely see there's a bunch of color popping out. I'm going to put some mascara on my little lashes in the bottom. I wanted to. You could definitely use some regular lashes. I love using Kiss lashes because they look very natural in the eye due to the ends being like very pointy and not square like cut, and they make your eyes look so pretty. But since my lashes are already long, I like just making them look fuller with little individual lashes. I'm going to be using the Kiss lash glue as well, just to apply them, and I put 3 of the big ones and then 1 of the small one in the middle, just so it can make an eye cap effect and it looks more natural. To be honest, Disney is sponsoring this video. I'm using my favorite glow kit, which is the sugar one, because it has the pink highlighter, and currently is now broken, so if I open it, it's going to fall out. But you know, y'all gonna catch me in school with that glow pink highlight. That's me. I'm going to be lining my lips to then proceed with lipstick. Using Huda Beauty's lipstick in Venus, and then topping it off with some gloss on the top.